Hi David, Oceana here with G3 Agency. This is your free website audit for San Luis carpet cleaning. Basically, the goal of this video is to give you the ability, give you the knowledge to be able to get your business in front of the people who are searching on Google for your services, and know that they need a carpet cleaner, but don't yet know who they're going to go with. That's when we're going to try to get you, make sure that you show up in front of them just right at that perfect time. So let's jump right in. So first of all, great job having your phone number displayed nice and big and bright right here at the top. The only thing I would change about it is I would make it a click to call. That's just going to make it, that makes it just basically a link that will pull up a phone application if someone's on their mobile phone when they click on it. It just makes it a lot easier for your potential customers to give you a call right there from your website. And then as we go down here, we can see that you have a decent amount of words on your site, but you're going to want to increase it by quite a lot. The reason for that is that Google just uses the words on your site to determine how much you know on a subject, and you want to make sure that you come off as the most expert, as the biggest expert on the subject matter in your area, so that Google shows you instead of your competition when someone's looking for your services. And then one more thing over here, if I right click on an image, I can see, I can click Save Image As and see what this image was saved as when it was uploaded. So this was obviously a stock photo from Pexels. It was created by Jonathan Borba. But what could be done here, instead of just saving it as like what it was originally created as, you can resave this image and re-upload it, but save it as those specific phrases, or one of those specific phrases that people are writing in or typing into Google when they're looking for your services. And I'll show you exactly what phrases I'm talking about and which ones you might want to use on your site. But first, this is one of the things that I use this tool for. This tool is called Ahrefs, and one of the functions it has is a site explorer, where it gives me an in-depth look into how a website's performing. So here, your UR score is how trustworthy Google thinks that this page is. In this case, it's your home page, because that's the one I put into the search bar. And then your DR score is how trustworthy your entire website is, according to Google. And this is a very low score. This is a normally low score, but this one's extremely low. And the reason for that is that you have more backlinks and referring domains pointing to your home page than your other pages. It's creating an imbalance. So what you want to do is you want to go out and get lots of high-ranking domains to put links on their site to yours. So really quick, a backlink is any link that goes to your site from another site, and a referring domain is any website that has at least one link to your website. So if I click on this, I can actually see what websites are pointing to your site. And this is a bit concerning right here. You see how all these zeros are lined up right here? These are DR scores, so the trustworthiness score of the websites that are pointing to you with links. And these low scoring sites are actually very scammy looking to Google. It thinks that you're trying to basically take advantage of the algorithm, because this is an old tactic that people used to use in order to get good rankings, but it was kind of scammy, and so Google basically started punishing instead of rewarding that. So you want to disavow these links if you are able to. And then you want to get more of these, like easylocal.com is a good one. It's got a great DR score, very high. And it's also relevant to you in some way because you're a local business. And then you like Yellow Pages is another great one. So you want to go out and get more like this, and less like these. Okay, so now we're going to get into the Keyword Explorer. This is really fun. So this is another function of Ahrefs. This is, instead of the Site Explorer, I'm using Keywords Explorer. This is how I do my research. So we got San Luis Obispo carpet cleaning here. This is one way that you could look for carpet cleaning in the San Luis Obispo area. and 400 people, or it's getting searched this way, an average of 400 times a month. And so that's really pretty cool. And then there's another 400 people each month looking for the same service, but they're just putting carpet cleaning before San Luis Obispo instead of after. And so you've got 800 people just with those two phrases looking for your services on average every single month. So let's choose one of them to kind of use as an example. So you're going to choose what one you want to show up for. And you can do this for each of those. You don't have to choose just one. In fact, I would suggest that you have several that you want to show up for. But what we can do is we put it into Google and we see what we're up against because we want to show up on this page. So let's see who already is. So first of all, we have the maps here. I'm not going to go into detail about maps. I mean, not maps. I meant to say ads. We have advertisements here. I'm not going to go into detail about those because it's just, you know what ads are. So right here is the local maps section. It's the top 3 local results. And how you get up into this section is with, oh wow, look at you. I think this is you right here, actually. That is it? Maybe. Hold on. I just checked and it is. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, oh, I could have just done that, huh? Check the website. So so this is great. It looks like you've got some really good feedback there. Some fantastic reviews. So pardon me, my voice is like toast. I've been talking way too much today. So what you want to do to make sure you stay up here, and if you want to increase this go further up here, is you're going to want to list your name, address, and phone number on different directories like Yelp, Yext, City Star, White Pages, etc. It looks like you're already starting to do that, or you've already done it, or maybe your competition just doesn't do it at all. So, but I'm so glad that you're sitting in this spot. That's great. Okay, so then next is down here. We want to have you show up down here in the organic section, which I'm pretty sure you're not. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so you're showing up kind of here, and your home advisor listing is here, but your website's not. So let's try to fix that. Pardon. So here is your top competitor sitting there in that spot that we'd like to sit in. Very cute. So, I mean, it's a nice looking website, but Google doesn't care about that. What Google cares about is how many words are on the page and what they're talking about. So, you know, you've got quite a few words on this page, but not so many that it would be difficult to beat them in that way. In fact, you might even have, let me see. Do you have them beat already? I think it's close. Anyways, so you're going to want to outdo them by quite a bit in order to really outshine them and do better than them and show up there at the top. And then another thing is you're going to want to include lots of those key phrases in your content. So like in your headings as well as, you know, throughout the text here and there. And then one final place you can kind of put a keyword is in the images. And I'm trying to find any normal images. Okay, well, if I right-click this image and click Save Image As, this was saved as state of the art. What they could have done is saved this as San Luis Obispo carpet cleaning, and that would have been a good signal to Google that when someone's looking that up, since they've got that in, you know, the headings and in their images and in their content, then those are all signals that they should be at the top. So that's what you want to be doing. This is silly. Anyways, so that is basically it. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for your time watching this, and I look forward to hearing your feedback as to whether this was helpful. And whether you enjoyed watching it, and if there's anything I can do to improve these videos, I would love to know that because I'm always trying to improve myself. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful week.